Hi, Cancer. I hope you're doing well. This is Mary with Seer. This is your April 2020, the last half of April 2020 reading. Just call it the end of the month by now, huh? Thank you for your likes and shares. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you and your family are well. Getting through this temporary situation. So we're going to start with the enchanted map, and I'm just going to pull different oracle cards and we're going to expand on those. So this is really perfect. It's solitude, and this is, well, basically what's going on right now. This is a 13. And so a 13 is always about going within, and it's about death and rebirth in regular tarot. Sorry if I'm talking fast. And it's about here for the enchanted map. It's really about maybe some isolation, which is already happening, and just really looking within, and I don't know, like connecting dots, like patterns, looking at patterns. How can we use this time of isolation to, I don't know, make changes in our own life and reflect on what's going on inside, and how maybe what's going on in here influences out there, and how what's out there influences here. And now that we've separated and slowed things down, in our daily routine, how that's changed your view of things, and has it? It's a good reflection on all of that. And if when I go back out, if you have been kept from your job or whatever it was you do every day at school or college or whatever, or if that's changed for you, how would you like to see it in the future? Okay. Oh. Okay, so the next card we're going to do is Angels and Ancestors. There's something here about, have you noticed that you have more peace? That other people's energy isn't affecting you? I mean, yeah, that maybe you're not realizing. Maybe there's a reflection on not being around other people's energies. And that's what I just said. But it's almost like I wasn't aware of how the chaos out with other people affects me and creates chaos within me. Okay. Not sure who that's for, but. And that's really true. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. So this card is about, it's about abundance and fertility and, rewards coming. So like seeds that have been planted, things that we've done, and situations coming to fruition, blooming, blossoming, summer, it's all of this. It's real earth energy. It's very grounded energy. This is always, to me, a reminder to connect with the earth. Go on walks if you can, or if you can go in your garden or sit on your porch and listen to the birds. It depends on where you're at, of course, and how much freedom you have right now. Okay, so now we're going to pull a card from the Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. There's this thing about needing, this is peace, getting into a peaceful state. And that's a place of creation. Like I was saying, maybe consider what you would do differently going back out there, or how you can integrate what's the lessons that we've learned here, so you can have more peace and abundance in your own life, and create creativity. So keep the vigil, justice will triumph. That's really interesting. So there's a cup up there. See it? It's like a crystal wine glass or something. I forgot. Chalice. Chalice is what that's called. And it's fancy too. And then there's this. It's like a. He's not a Templar, but he kind of reminds me of one with this cape and everything. But he doesn't have that cross on him. He has the sword of truth there. So this reminds me of while we're reflecting what we want to see changed in the world, and will things get better? Will there be justice in certain situations, whether it's a legal situation or whether it's a global situation? It's holding the light. It's really holding the light. So this is why I haven't been doing as many readings, because the most important thing I can do right now is hold the light. Okay, hold the light to bring the vibration up in the whole planet. I probably there's many of you that feel that. So I need to have peace. This is this place of peace, connecting with Mother Earth, reflecting on the little details of every day that we appreciate. There's a lot of different kind of introspection that is beneficial here, and so keeping the vigils is keeping the sword of truth, keeping what you know is true, and the love you have in your the love. This is the love from the ethers. Okay, love from the universe, God. Source, and love from the ethers. So knowing what's standing in your truth, knowing that there will be justice. Okay. So sorry. So now I'm going to do a dragon card. These are just major arcana, so it's a really small deck, Sorry. It's always messed me up because they're dragons, and mercy it's 5. It's a Hierophant. 4. That was 2. 4. Oh. Hang on a second. I'm so sorry. Should know these better. It's a Hierophant. Sorry. Should have known with that little thing he's holding right there. See, but okay. So we have the reflection, we have the keeping grounded and in the place of still creating, right, and calm, right, and then we have keeping the vigil about justice will triumph, and then we have this Hierophant card. This is mercy. Okay, so Hierophant is about structures. It's a number 5, and it's also about conflict that leads to resolution. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of the structures change right now, right? Religion and politics, they're seeing a lot of upheaval, and because we want change, we want things to be better, we want some fairness and some justice, right? Okay. Now I'm going to pull cards on these. Sorry about my allergies there. So we're going to look at solitude first of all. Okay, so we have Four of Wands, and this is really great because this is about home and foundation. Sometimes it's about marriage, like relationships, the relationships in home. It's an 1111 card. So it's like the Heaven's Gate kind of thing. But what's interesting, there's also a tower here. Is that interesting? There's two, right? So this is like it's a celebration also. Sorry about my stuttering. um, Let me keep going. Communication, and this can be downloads also. It can be psychic or spiritual downloads. It's the Eight of Wands. It can also be a quick movement, Knight of Pentacles. So this feels like it's movement with communication type of thing, because then I have the Knight of Pentacles. And so this is, it's slow moving energy. It's a young energy, but nights are always about movement, things coming forward, making progress. But as a pentacle, it's slow progress, okay? So in the solitude, it looks like that. And with, let me get one more. I guess I got two more. So I got the tower. There's the third. Okay, there's the tower. Okay. Wow. And Wheel of Fortune reversed. Whoa. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So there's a reflection here. Okay. So because these are like polar opposites. Okay. We have the tower reverse. I mean the tower. Sorry, and then the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So this is like everything blew up. It's like something came crumbling down and changed the fate, and now, and in fate, this is like a loss. It's like a loss of fortune. It could be a loss of money. It could be feel like it's negative karma, or like it was like a fated event where stuff had to end or something had to change. You know, So it's like there's a like okay, we had this happy life. We had like communication, so we were moving forward in our lives. We were moving slow, but we were making progress. So it kind of feels like it could be if this involves your family, okay? And then all heck happened. Something happened. Could be what's going on in the world right now, and then it changed everybody's. It like everybody's now. People are wondering if when they can go back to work, or how am I going to make it? You know? And so it's like thinking about the contrast here. So that this is under the solitude card, okay? And so Mother Earth, let's look at Mother Earth now. And what I want to do is I want to use another deck because I want to see if we have duplicates. So this is going to be a little bit, it's going to challenge my skills, I think. I like that. Goodness. Feels like toxic communication. Toxic. Like somebody's really mad and wants to say something. Or somebody said something and they were really angry. King of Swords reversed. This is air energy. It could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. It's masculine, though. It doesn't have to be masculine. So this could be authoritative figure. It could be a boss, a judge. It could be a politician, educated, good with words, but very manipulative and very manipulative. I'll put it that way. Depends on the situation and other cards. I have the Queen of Cups. So this is so we have this is under the Mother Earth. So This is about, now this is water, so this could be represent you, Cancer. Feminine energy doesn't have to be feminine, but it could be Scorpio or Pisces also. This person knows their value. So if I was talking about you, it represent you knowing your value. Look, we know what we deserve. I know what I deserve. And this, this doesn't change who you are, right? This energy here is not going to put you in a different, it's not going to change who you are. That's it. It's not going to ruin you. It's not going to crush you. Nine of Swords. There's like, it feels like Nine of Swords is worry and concern, and it's fear. Okay, this person is laying in their bed and they have all these knives over them. It's like night terrors. Could be even like feeling like you're being haunted. So sorry. Okay, let me get another card there. Six of Cups, reverse. So haunted by, this person may be from your past. Okay. Could be an energy that reminds you of someone from your past. Could be an authoritative energy that comes at you on a regular basis, but it reminds you of your past. Could be a partner. Could be somebody you thought you could really love. That you thought, like you thought you guys were completed each other. So Two of Cups is, oh sorry. It's like you look in someone's eyes and you feel like that they really see you. And so this being under the Mother Earth card is like, I'm saying like a lot. I'm just really off. I'm sorry today. Here's what I've got. Please don't allow what's happened, to keep you from loving yourself and completing yourself. Okay, to be both sides. It's like embracing both sides of yourself. That would be your soft side and your more masculine side. So the masculine side would be the side that gets things done. Like and that takes action. And the soft side would be the loving side under the shell of Cancer, right? And so it's a reminder to not take on these energies that are from your past and that have come at you to hurt you. That it's a choice to pick up the sword and use it against other people. You know what I mean? This is still available, but it must be within you. It feels like it's more than just one situation. It feels like this is something that's, I don't know, maybe you wonder, how do I draw this to myself? And so the answer would be to forgive yourself, nurture yourself, find your place of creation, and to try to understand that you are complete without looking for someone, without this person or a person, that you're complete. And then the vibration raises and we're able to attract somebody that's complete. Okay, so now we're looking at keep the vigil, justice will triumph. Okay, I'm getting messages, but I'm going to see how it plays out because I'm trying to tie all this in while I'm looking at it. Okay, so we have Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is a new life, new enterprise. It's a restart. It's like a restart button, like a reset button, right? It's a passionate, it's passion, you know. This is creation. So again, we have creation again, right? Keep the vigil, justice will triumph. It's holding, it's, let me get another card. Seven of Pentacles, reverse, is no longer investing in what somebody did in the past. You need to leave some things behind, okay? What are the investments, things that you've invested your time and energy and money that needs to be left behind? Or maybe it's just being left behind without a choice. So it could be financial like loss too. We kind of saw that change of fortune over here. Two of Wands reverse. It is a, you know, it's like the wrong path taken. It's like a decision that was made. Wrong decision. But now, in this Six of Swords is, but moving to safety, moving to a better place. So this justice will triumph. It's like that we are moving to a better place, whether this is like a certain relationship, because this could very well be an individual relationship. Like there was a marriage here, there was a home life, and then, you know, you thought you were moving forward, and then something happened to, something came in, and the whole thing was just, was changed. And in the tower is about like divine intervention, like something came in that could not be avoided. You know, it was like this means it was fated, but it was fated to end it, to change it. Okay, so whether that's a global thing, whether it's a personal thing, or both. Okay. Okay. So there is a new life waiting. Justice, you will have justice. And it's interesting because there's a female here. There's a person alone in this boat. Sometimes it has a family in it and somebody guiding the boat, but it looks like that you're guiding yourself, okay? It's kind of like I made other choices. I've invested in the wrong things. Kind of a reflection, you know, like you're feeling like I want a new start. I want a new life. I want justice. I want fairness. I want reciprocity, that kind of thing. Okay. So we're going to look at mercy now. This is the Hierophant. So this is the way systems work. It's also spiritual guidance, but it's also the same old thing, the way we always done it, the way I was told it should be done. But it can be so much more because this card could represent so much. So, cards I want to use. I've used those. Page of Cups. So the Hierophant, right? This is the Hierophant. It's also called the Mercy card. So if we just take that as mercy, mercy, like it kind of means like a reflection, like kind of like patience in a way, to consider something, to have mercy for someone, to have mercy for the situation, maybe to have mercy for yourself, you know? Page of Cups, to maybe start moving. The Page of Cups is about an apology. It's a small, it's a young energy, page energy, but it's a small offer or token of love. Okay? Five of Cups. And this makes sense. So Five of Cups is reversed, is it's kind of you've gone through the disappointment, kind of picking oneself up and moving forward with the two with sorry. It's like with the love that you have in your heart, and for, it's like two cups, one for you and one for the person that you're going to offer it to in the future. So this one doesn't, it just looks different because it's a different deck. But Four of Pentacles, this is Four of Pentacles is about protection. It's about foundation. And it can be, they say sometimes it can be like hoarding or being kind of stingy. Reverse, it can be like no more protection. It can mean financial loss too. And again, the financial loss, right? Whenever we split or, things get disrupted, there is financial loss involved with that, obviously. And then I have the Devil here. So this is temptation, ego. It could be Capricorn, but it's not really feeling like it's that energy. But you can. It depends on what your reading is, per your personal situation. But here's what it looks like. There's this thing about almost being comfortable the way we've always done things, and so there is a get one more card. Okay, so there's a comfortable way we've always done things. That's a Hierophant. That's being married would be an institution. Okay, being with the same person sets a precedence of how we acted in relationships, and this person that or situation that you left may come back with a small apology, and it's going to feel like we can get past this. We got past the whatever happened, right? That's the Five of Cups, where the Two of Cups could be offered again. This is the same person that it feels like you still love, okay? But you feel unprotected, you feel vulnerable, okay? You've had loss here, and this is it's temptation. And it's like feeling vulnerable, like maybe somebody here doesn't know if they can say no. So whether it's a temptation or whether it's like a obsession or an addiction, okay? But it's a lie. It's a lie. So I'm not sure where the lie is coming from, but it's coming in to disrupt your peace, your future, okay? So this is the lie. It's coming in to just, whatever work you've done, just blow it back up again. So you're back where you were over here with the tower. And so it like brings you into another tower. That was kind of, but okay. So you're trying to go to a safe place here. Trying to nurture yourself. Trying not to be ruined over whatever happened, okay? You have all this new start, new life, and here it comes. Whether it's the same person, same situation, or another person with the same energy, here it comes. The vibration needs to be raised. It's about who you have yourself around, whether they scatter your energy, okay? So, I think I've said enough there. I can feel like you get that, okay? All right, so we're going to do just one more card. We're going to do the Mente card. So, and this is almost brings you right back to the solitude. It feels like a pattern that goes over and over again. Okay. So it just feels like there's an arrow right back here, like a flow chart. Interesting. So yeah, so the advice would be to consider, know that if you're in this place right here, it depends on which step you're in. If you're in this place right here where you're creating a new life, you're whatever spot you're in, um, if you're before the person coming back, that just to be ready for it and decide what you're going to do. Thinking about it ahead of time will give you more power. And oh yeah, what was those lines they used? And how do I think they're going to make a game of it? Can I? What can I? If you want the opportunity to try again, then that's one thing. But it looks like that somebody here really wants to be free. They really want to move forward. Really want to have justice, right? And so if that's the case, then you could make up a game in your head. I'm air sign, so I like head games with myself. I don't like with other people, but anyway, like pretending that. Well, what could somebody bring me? That person bring me that I could say no. That I couldn't say no. And the answer is, if you think ahead, it would be nothing. Because if you're grounded and you're in your place of self love, you wouldn't say yes to anything they brought, right? So that's where you get your power, by looking ahead, right? Okay, so I affirm that all life is sacred. Okay, and this is great because um dragonflies are kind of messages from the higher realms. That's what they remind me of. And so when I see dragonflies, it's like they're saying hi to me. All life is sacred, even those that we don't understand. Okay, even those that we leave behind, their life is sacred too. And this is just a reminder to something about doing this with kindness and treat others the way you want to be treated. That golden rule thing. But standing your ground, decide what you want before it comes back to tempt you, whether it's this or another relationship cancer. I love you. Take care. Bye bye.